Hello, and Happy New Year, everybody. Today we are going to be kick sparring, and, just to be real, I've never been too big into kicks. I've been, and that's simply because of, flexibility. And when I finally got into kicks, I, overdid it so much. I was super flexible because I shot my senior thesis film Justice for Hire when I was at NYU, and Justice for Hire obviously is our show on everywhere, but on TikTok at Justice for Hire. It's like a martial arts cinematic universe. Anybody can join, so check it out. But did choreography. I came off of choreography. I was super fit, and I got recruited onto the U.S. Tai Chi push hands team because I was so fit and I had fight experience, and but. In that process, I got a hernia because I overdid the kicking, and then I did yoga and stretched out the soreness and got a tear, and it was horrible. So, that was the end of me being super kicky. I got super kicky, and then I stopped because I got that injury. And you had an operation, and I could still kick and kick fine, but I what I'm getting at is that I'm not a big kicker. That being said, I also deeply appreciate binding mechanics in small circles that I get from Tai Chi. And these binding mechanics, the clarity of when you have dynamic small circles working in conjunction with each other in your body, let's say the hip and the waist, which are two different power sets. Your waist is a different power set from your hips. And the breath work and the visualization and the turn of the shoulders and the marriage of gravity, dropping your hips or rising out of the ground, dropping to the ground or rising out of the ground. All this stuff is massively important to generate power in small spaces. And so that's pretty dope. It's a pretty dope way to recognize that your own power. So now my lady and I, we're going to go spar each other, and we're going to do mostly kicks, and the majority of the kicks that we're going to do are going to be these kicks that are shorter, smaller circle bursts. We are going to do some bigger Muay Thai style kicks, etc. But that's not really just when I'm the big Taekwondo stuff. I'm not really that into. I think practical kicks the low round kick from Muay Thai super important. I think front push kicks like the teep. Muay Thai kicks are very practical, and front push kicks from Kung Fu, the big Sanshou style, lift the leg up and push your opponent back. That's really, really practical, but requires more flexibility. But I think it's important. I think it's important, basic flexibility. But even if you don't have flexibility for kicks, I think it's important to learn how you can kick for you. So that's going to be the theme of anytime you see me talk about kicks. That's always going to be a theme. It's pretty much all martial arts. Anytime I talk about martial arts, it's how can you do it for you very well? And that's why we do such a good job at working with other people who've never done fighting before, for action choreography. We can make anybody look like they can fight for themselves. In other words, for their body type, because of that awareness of how somebody can just connect to the small circles in their body. And that's a big deal when it comes to our choreography training for Justice for Hire again.
How much break would you like? 30 seconds?
30-second break is probably fine. So, that being said, we're going to get into it. It's going to be lots of fun. If you have a thought, question, or idea, please share. And I'll position the camera as nicely as possible. Got these raspberry oranges here that I left, haven't eaten, which I want to eat right now.
Very good.
Really good.
I like when oranges have a clean fiber to them, like a clean break from the fiber instead of it's kind of stuck everywhere.
Huh?
You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's my first time having raspberry oranges.
They're kind of a step up from a blood orange.
Not a big blood orange fan.
Really? I think they have to be particularly ripe.
Every time I get that flavor of seltzer, I'm deeply disappointed.
It doesn't infuse well. I don't think orange citrus without sugar really I don't think the orange flavor comes through very well.
Yeah, I like plain orange. I'll make oranges. Okay.
It must be windy.
Ooh. I feel like I should pick a different color shirt.
Are you gonna wear your gloves or no?
My gloves. I don't really feel a need to. I think we should do mostly legs. No, we can do gloves too. Why not? This now it's a deceiving title for this live stream.
Well, it's okay.
It's good. It's gonna be just fine.
Okay, ready?
Yeah, let's do it. Oh, uplifting heaven, of course. So anytime we do anything, we always connect to the breath work and visualization first. So that means I have my gloves on, but inside I'm still doing the regular uplifting heaven. If you've never trained with me before, you know, it's imaginary string lifts you from the top of the head, basic Tai Chi concept. It's as if you're being lifted from this string and relaxation is cascading down, 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 down. Inhaling up. Big breath, stretch up. Exhaling down. Inhaling up. Big breath, stretch up. Exhaling down. That's it. So, you want to reset that? Alright, I can reset it. What do I do? Oh, okay. Alright, cool. Let's do lead leg. And well, let's just do low kicks. Low kick, warm up. Aim for the shin, aim for the thigh. Let's keep your hands up. Good. So we're practicing taking the kick, leaning into it, bang, lifting up the toes, and then so shift your weight.
The face or you...
Yeah. So make sure you lift up your toes and then sink into it. So lift up the toes here, point the toes toward the kick, and then bend your weight, shift your weight onto the kick. See? So I'm shifting my weight, so you go for it. So you're shifting away, shift toward it. Oh, let me go again. Let me go again. Shift toward it. Bring your body toward it. Yeah.
Oh, you're talking to me for
talking
taking
to you.
the kick.
Yeah, to you, yeah.
Okay, sorry, I thought you were saying.
Okay.
I'm very confused.
Take the kick. There you go, awesome.
That's really hard.
Oh, sorry. I'll solve it.
I think it's actually like...
I'm relaxing into it, so I'll just soften up. So it will feel harder if you soften the leg here. It'll push against your knee. So that's actually massively dangerous if you lean back, because it'll push pressure here and put undue pressure onto the kneecap, so into the joint. So really, yeah. So the main thing in this exercise, this is support for everyone here, the main thing in this type of exercise that I like to focus on is exhaling into this downward, pushing my breathwork visualization down the leg as I sink into it. Because it makes me emphasize this experience over anything else. It's actually more important than the kick.
Okay.
That's the most important moment. And then I throw the kick. So if I'm kicking you too hard, like you just said earlier, that means that I wasn't properly doing the breath work for the experience. Because the experience is all about taking. Boom. So I went, Good stuff. Good stuff. Alright, so it's 30 seconds? 3 minutes.
Oh, the show is phenomenal. This is.
now we'll do mid-level kicks with a check. So only mid-level round kicks, no high kicks.
Okay.
You go first. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Few.
You okay? Your toe. You just like I felt your big toe like sticking out. You okay?
That was my middle toe.
Your middle toe? Okay. You okay? Push it down. Push it into the ground like that. Stretch it. Tighten this. So now you'll respond to the kick.
With a kick.
Yeah, now you kick to me, I'll respond. Ready?
Okay.
Same leg. Nah, I messed up, so now it's your turn. Okay.
Okay. Go again? Sorry.
Okay, you messed up, now it's my turn.
Okay.
Here you go.
Am I supposed to be using the check technique or any technique?
You can either block with the arms or block with the arms and check.
Okay.
Whatever leg you check with is the leg you kick with. For this drill.
Well, you messed up, right?
Nope.
Okay.
Missed you, but yeah, you go for it.
Okay.
Good. Good. Good stuff. Same leg.
Okay.
Same leg, same leg. Whatever leg you're striking with, kick with. For the drill. Good. So you want to get the pump, That's what you work for, yeah.
Okay.
Mid-range.
Those hips, so technically, right?
No, we're mid-range. Don't kick a hip.
That is mid-range.
Don't kick a hip. You're going to hurt yourself.
I'm not trying to. But
Yeah. No aim for the hip. Aim for the organs, not the bone. Good stuff. So, calm yourself down in terms of movement-wise, so you can be even more precise.
I felt like I was being pretty precise.
You were getting into a zone, which is great. You're getting into a zone, but you're getting your arms are starting to drop. And so just do your best to stay as controlled as possible. Okay, let's go head kick for head kick, go. Remember, here, boom, boom,
Okay.
boom, boom. This
Okay.
slaps,
Okay.
and bend down, spiral in the hips. So give me a kick. Gentle slap, protect my head with the other hand.
Okay.
And I'm collapsing down. Check it. Good, that was great. Good. So make sure if I get into if I break kicking range or vice versa, push me back before you throw the kick.
Okay.
Really, you're doing great. Just really keep breathing through the extensions to really feel as much connection as possible. So now we'll practice either step back, so drop back,
Okay.
or side step kick.
Okay, just fixing this, okay?
Okay. Throw kick. Nice.
Walked into it.
Okay. You alright?
Yeah. Okay.
Nice. Good stuff. You okay?
Yeah, it's just a little scary.
Oh, yeah, it's light though.
Doesn't feel like it.
Go.
Is there any way to make it so my head feels more safe?
Keep your hands up.
Well, they are up.
Keep your chin down.
Okay.
Yeah. If you can see the kick clearly, then you're not protected. You're like, oh. So you want to keep your hands up.
Okay. Okay, go.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Go. Nice. Good job. Nice. Only head kicks.
Your health is your biggest asset. Find Anthem Blue Cross plans starting at $0 a month.
Alright. Now I'll block and respond. Block the kick and respond right back.
Okay.
Whatever side gets hit, that's the late side you're kicking out. Ready? I'm going to you first.
Okay.
Good stuff. That should have been the head kick. Keep going. Nice. Good stuff. Okay, switch.
Is your eye okay?
Huh? Some dirt fall with my eye.
Okay, eye kick and then you respond.
Exactly. Head kick.
Okay. And I block in the same way, right?
Yeah, block the head kick.
Okay.
Only round kicks right now.
Okay. You fool me.
Oh, you okay?
Yeah.
Danger of rug.
Shove that back a little.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, 20 seconds.
So, go for it. So two things. One, a lot of professionals even do something with the tie kick, the tie kick, where they do a jump pivot. So they'll literally disconnect from the ground while they're throwing their kick. So, as a general Tai Chi principle, like the ideal is to stay connected to the ground. Obviously, there are times when you want to disconnect from the ground. Obviously. But I've given this a lot of thought, and I'm pausing it for a second, given this a lot of thought and integrated it into my training. Before I continue with this, the other thing is that because of the back and hip injury, I'm being very cautious about how I throw my lead round kick right now in terms of the pivot. So you're not seeing me turn the hip over much on my lead round kick. So, over the coming weeks, I hope to return to smoother hip rotation on the lead round kick. Had a car accident, two of them, one last year, one the year before. So, being conscious of that doesn't change the contemplation that I've had for many, many years on rising on the foot and disconnecting. And a lot of times you'll see people getting swept when they disconnect from the ground. The timing is actually around them disconnecting from the ground. So the disconnect is known, widely known. So I just think it's really important to be aware that the rug slipped just now because of a forward jump.
Okay.
And when you're on surfaces such as ice or a rug, and you are doing your martial arts, if you've ever boxed on ice or done push hands on ice, I've done that a lot with my training brothers, and you have to change your body mechanic. They have to become more subtle to be able to perform on surfaces that if you were to not change, you would be in danger. So, just a note to make sure that when you're doing something like this on a rug that is going to move, take that extra moment to soften yourself and to find the footing before you raise the foot. So that might mean with your lead round kick, if you need to open your hip, you step and you open the foot first, which is actually part of the core technique.
Yeah.
So you step with the foot open and you lift up and throw the kick and you turn the hip over.
Max has really good form with that.
Max has fantastic form. Shout out to Max
With
Chen.
this step, he does it in a way that's so natural that you don't even really see it.
Yeah, he's great. So, but how that translates to whipping and pivoting and drilling into the ground. Here, this motion for the round kick, I recommend really think of it as a run. So it's as if you're running, and you're running up, and this upward motion helps you lift the hip, the heel, and so when you come down, it turns the heel, so that you don't actually have to leave the ground. Some folks will actually jump into their round kicks like that, their leg round kicks, and they'll do the same with their upper round kicks. They'll jump into it, and they'll disconnect from the ground. So this little upward motion, just want to make sure I can get this clearly on camera, upward motion, as if you're running, and then turn it down, is going to be really helpful. And that's the same mechanic that we use for diagonal flying, the throw, the diagonal flying throw. Boom, to throw someone over a thigh, you slice with your thigh, you don't disconnect from the ground. So, I want to share that.
I backed up. Is like.
No, you didn't need to back up at all, I paused it.
No, it was still running.
No, I paused it.
No, it was running.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was surprised too. That's why.
Yeah, I definitely went over and paused it.
I don't think.
Maybe I double tapped it.
Maybe yeah. It was running. That's why.
Okay. You didn't go back more than like a round or anything like
No,
that.
it said like 157, and then I
Okay,
went
cool.
back to the 258.
Okay, cool. So let's start doing front push kick. Can you take kicks on the belly?
Yeah, just like softer than your other kicks.
Okay, cool. So remember, you're gonna flex into the front leg. You're gonna down.
Okay.
Okay. Good. Deep. Good. Good. Keeping the
I noticed that
base
I
foot
feel your
flat.
toes a lot
Keep the
instead
base
of
foot
your
flat.
whole foot.
I'm doing my best to soften. So we'll see. Go. Good. Let's focus on T, which is the front leg. We'll do the back leg in the next round.
Okay.
So one reason you're going to feel my toes more is because you're crunching back like this. You're shifting onto your back leg, and you're letting your skin roll down on top of my foot.
Can you just put your foot on my stomach for a second? Like, can we hold it there and so I can feel it?
Sure. So just maybe pulled away? Kick me first.
Well, because I'm getting.
Kick me first so you can see what I'm doing mechanically. See how I'm pushing into you?
I know.
So actually touch and make that connection and feel the bridge.
Well, I want your foot close before I do that.
Here. No grabbing. No.
Does that feel right?
No, it doesn't feel right because your mechanic is keep your hands up. You're going to shift your weight, keep your hips and shoulders square to me as you take the impact, okay? You're going to push the pressure down your front leg, which means that right now you should already be on that front leg. So we're going to go from here, not from here. So this is just my personal taste of how to train. You don't train your sparring up here, you train it here. This is closer to how we do it in push hands, with shifting towards 70% of your weight on that front leg. That way when you go into sparring, you just open up the back hip more so that your shoulders are not square, so you have a smaller target to your opponent. So right now I'm square. When I'm really sparring, I open up my back hip, and my shoulders, gently. Here, we're going to take it here with the hips and shoulders square, and as you meet the pressure, you're going to go from here, hips and shoulders square, to collapsing inward on that front leg, forward and inward.
It's really less about the technique and more that I'm scared.
Yeah, I understand that, but so part of the getting over being scared is drilling the technique into the mind, the visualization, and so you keep telling the body to get to that shape. So I'm going to go super soft, but keep your hands up, hands up, hands up to your temples. Cool. Weight forward already. Good. Back heel off the ground. Good. Good stuff. Good. And exhale forward. Exhale. Good. As I lift my leg, inhale. Exhale forward. Good stuff. As I lift my leg, inhale. Exhale forward. Excellent. Good. Good. And this is great. It's a great drill for me too, because I'm practicing my teep form, and you're practicing your impact form. Good. Remember, you're going to You're going to visualize as you exhale the pressure going down the leg into the ground, the front leg.
Okay.
Good stuff. So you're going to paint a line with the breath down that leg, the inside of the leg especially. So you're going to soften this groin. This hip falls into this groin as you take that impact. That's too much, just a little less. Good. Good stuff. So, keep focused on that visualization. Go to me a few times. Good. Higher. Good. 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 Higher. Good. 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 Let's go back and forth now. Good. Higher. Good. Good. Are you okay?
I was really low.
Okay. Good. So you have to flex the abs upon impact. Good. Just before I touch, you start to flex the abs. Good. Higher.
Sorry.
Good stuff. How's it feel?
I mean, I really don't like it.
You don't like taking impact at all.
I don't like taking impact there. Feels like you just got like beat up in the stomach.
There's a. I think it's always valuable. Do you want to not do the rear kick one?
I would rather not, honestly.
Okay, how about this? Let's pause that. Let's make it a little more challenging for us like we did before. So we'll take this and we're going to kick over this. And we're going to do the rear leg, but because we're going to be kicking over that, more of our energy will be spent on getting the proper technique than on impact, okay? So it'll lighten it even more. Ready? And forward. You start off, kick. Rear. Good. Okay, watch out for the left line behind you. Good. Okay, come a little closer. You're just outside of kicking range, which is why both of us are slipping a little bit forward. No, you don't need to. Okay, I see what you're saying. Come on, let's see over here. Okay, ready? Closer. Good.
That would hurt the least.
Good stuff. touch, back. Good. Good. Make sure you're still doing the proper technique though. Take the proper technique. Proper technique. You're getting out of kicking range somehow. So slide your front foot back 1/2 inch. Good. So I'm in your kicking range, you're sliding out because you're pulling your hips back.
Okay.
So come forward now.
Okay.
Good.
Okay.
Good. Forward and lead with your belly. Good. 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 Excellent. Good.
All right, line art's looking pretty good. Let's use gem recolor and bring it to life. Let's try blue.
All right. Want to do some hands? Okay. We'll do some hand techniques now.
So there's
So I'll do 2 punches of the kick, you do 3.
3 punches.
I'll go 1, 2, 3.
Okay, and then
you
I'll go
respond 3.
anything I want.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kick, punch, punch, and then 1. No, 4. You know, I'll do 2, you do 3. Okay, ready?
Thanks.
Okay, so. Good stuff. Make sure one of them is a kick.
Is that 3 or 2?
That was 2.
Felt like 3. Felt like anything's gonna happen.
Well, that's because I turn and then you step. That was like the 2. Felt like 2.
Felt like I was going underwater. Okay.
Try that.
What?
Try that. We did that last week at the gym, 2 weeks ago. Hook to kick.
Oh.
Careful, are you okay?
Yeah.
Okay. And be thoughtful every time you put something out. So, oh, okay.
Well, it feels
Hey.
like you're going too fast, and I feel like I'm already behind.
Yeah, that's the feeling that you're experiencing
Yeah,
being
that's
already
what I'm
behind
feeling.
is what's causing you to flail.
I
And when
know.
you flail, then you get hurt
I
because
know.
you're not being precise. So it's not that I'm moving fast, it's that you feel the need to respond quickly. You don't need to respond quickly right now. Just want you to
Okay.
feel good.
Okay.
Good. Good stuff. Good stuff. Nice. Ow. Gotta move this out of the way. Okay, you do 2, I'll do 3.
Okay.
Actually, we'll do the next round. Go. There we
Like make it stretch like really well.
Same here. All right. So
I
you
go two.
two. I'll go two.
One of them's a kick.
Yes.
Okay.
I got both kicks. Go.
What's the best way to deal with that?
You really are. So I'm not really doing anything special.
Well, the back kick feels like I'm not blocking it properly.
It's not a back kick, it's a side kick, but you have to be ready to shield up.
Okay.
Or to catch it or move it out of the way.
Got it. Okay.
Oh, that was 3.
Sorry. Sorry.
Okay. Okay, you do 3, I'll do 4.
Okay.
Three.
I know.
Yeah. Okay, now we're going to start focusing on combination. So we're actually going to throw a chain, we're going to create a rhythm, and the broken rhythm has to be intentional, not waiting. So we want to train ourselves for realistic experience.
I
Okay,
don't really
ready?
feel like I know any. That's why I'm flailing like that.
What do you mean, knowing what? What's our
Any combinations that are smooth.
Oh, well, you know many combinations, you have to use the ones you've learned before.
Yeah, but I don't know them like on demand.
Okay. So, then, finish the round. Just throw 2.
Grammarly's top 3 tips on starting an
Sit.
essay.
Let's see if you're struggling to put pen to paper on an up.
How many rounds is this?
12.
Okay.
It's gotta be almost done, huh?
Seems more than 12, but maybe it is 12, maybe we just rewind it back too far. It's okay. It's a little late for loud drill, so let's focus on okay. Push, cross, kick. That's where we're gonna go. Go on, faster.
I'm trying. I
Let's go.
can't.
All right, hook,
Just magically put it in, Jim.
hook, hook, left hook, lead hook, throw across, and then throw a round kick. So, 1, 2, 3. Make sure the cross pushes me away. Throw the hook, I'm in tight, throw the hook. Push me away with the cross, throw the kick. Do your left round kick. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, go for it. Hook, cross, kick. Good. Go for it. Hook, cross, kick. Good.
Ow.
Okay, ready? Hook. Good, go for it. Good stuff. brushing your hair back with your elbow in front of your nose. Tighter over your ears. Tighter over your ears. Elbow in front of your nose. Good. Okay, now wall up, hands on the forehead. Push the shoulder blades forward. Good. And now shift that to the side. And meet the kick. So you're going to do this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Let's go. Hook, right hook. Oh, sorry. Yeah, right hook, right hook. No, right cross. There we go, left hook. Good. And then side step with that hook. So use the hook as leverage and then throw that right kick. Good stuff. Correct. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3.
And that's this, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Go.
So,
Right, left, right. Yeah. And don't think about swiping off. You can, but right now I want you to think about pushing and stepping with the hook.
okay.
Hands up. Wall up. Cover. Good.
Okay.
Good. 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 And just feel how that sets everything up. Just right down the middle, make some cover. Now that they're covered, you're going to use that coverage as leverage. So now I'm using it as leverage, and now I've set the target.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, go for it. Right down the middle. Yep, good. Good stuff.
You okay?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay. So you have to use the circles. Go. Okay, take it slow and
I
make
feel
sure.
like I don't have enough space
It's
over
okay.
there.
You can use the space too.
No, I don't have, because the
Have
couch.
fun. Have fun. Let's get closer to the couch. Here, I'm gonna switch just quick. Okay, you don't have to do this, but throw it. Go. 1, 2, throw the kick. Correct. Come back over. So, 1, 2. If I need to step, 2, and then 3.
Oh, no.
No, what I'm trying to say is to feel good about using any object as leverage if you can.
Not that one.
I understand you don't want to do the couch. What I'm saying is feel good about it, though. So, like, switch in your mind that you can do that, and then you're choosing not to.
Okay.
But if you see it as a barrier, then you're not going to be as creative with the environment. And it's super important to be creative with the environment.
Okay.
Switch. Okay, go. Good. So one more note. Notice that when I'm doing this, cross, hook, and then I'm using my arm to torque, like I normally would. Notice that what I'm doing here, so I did this, I pulled you over, I hold here.
Yeah,
and
and
I
it feels
kick.
like I'm getting hit more times.
It does feel like that. But what it really is me using your arm to partially help my torque. So what I'm
Okay.
saying is feel like you can be creative like that to
Like-
use the opponent to finish your expressions.
Okay.
Find affordable health insurance plans. Lowest
Really going hard
prices.
on this. Okay,
That'd be like the last one.
so now we'll go both. Okay?
Now we'll go what?
Either way. We just did 2 combinations, 2 different ways, 2 different legs. So we're gonna have different hands. Use either one that you want.
Okay.
Go. Good stuff.
I think the other one was.
is hook, cross, left kick. Long hook, cross, step, kick. Long hook, your left hand, cross to push me back, and then throw the left kick. Good. So wall up for that cross.
Okay.
Good. Good. You okay?
Yeah.
Good. Good.
Maybe restart.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Make sure we. Go. Last one. Okay. I think that's it. Yep. Good stuff. Fix this rug real quick. Do some good stretching now. That was very nice.
Thank you. Thank you for doing that.
Yeah. What? Oh, there we go. So that was it. Good stuff. So now we're just going to stretch. Big stretches, super important. Remember, if you finish a workout, if you finish your quote-unquote training session, and you don't stretch, you did not finish your training session. It's a very important principle to have. Some people are like, oh, I stretched before. No, you have to stretch after. You can stretch before. I don't really do much stretching before I do my Tai Chi work, which has a lot of stretches integrated into the breath work and visualization connection, so I can connect to the body in a dynamic way, which leads to more longevity, like scientifically proven. So it's just a matter of like, do you want that in your life? You want to be able to keep doing what you're doing for an extended period of time. So, you know, I really do believe that the entire world will do Tai Chi at one point. They just won't call it Tai Chi. Tai Chi is not yoga, and yoga is very important. So, and the Tai Chi can be part of the yogic path in the same way that yoga stretches are 1/8 of the yogic system. But the reality is that the Tai Chi exercises are different. Qigong, Tai Chi, very different.
When I go out, you know when the wind's so strong that it kind of like pushes you down the street?
I love that.
Me too.
I used to love that when I was a little kid.
Makes me feel like I want to go outside and see.
Okay, so I'm going to start off with a nice yoga exercise, sucking in the belly. More specifically, heels connecting to the ground. Heels under my sit bones. Sit bones, cut your hip in half, the center of each hip. really where the pelvis meets the femur, right there, on either side. Trace a line all the way down to your heels. You line that up. That's your sit bone, the place that connects, feels like the bony part of your butt on a chair. Suck in the belly button, lift the collarbone. While you do that, bring that Tai Chi concept, that imaginary string. Actually, it should be done as the first thing. Suck the belly button in, lift the collarbone, and then interlace the fingers, going up. Belly button, collarbone, fingertips. Belly button, collarbone, fingertips. Lift up, and then collarbone, fingertips. So once I have that lift established, I'm going to visualize the muscles of my lower back lifting out of my hip line, out of the pelvic floor. And then I re-engage again. Belly button, collarbone lifts up, fingertips up. And then I visualize all the muscles in the middle of my back lifting out of the lower back section. Hold, suck in the belly button, lift the collarbone and the fingertips. Visualize the muscles in the upper back, the shoulder blades, lifting out of the middle back. Hold, suck in the belly button, lift the collarbone and the fingertips. Feel the shoulders lift out of the upper back. Hold, suck in the belly button, collarbone, and fingertips. Exhale, let the hands flip down. Chin to collarbone, exhaling down even more. Chest collapsing. Relaxing one vertebrae at a time.
It's 8:16 p.m.
Thank you. Soften. Big breath. Fold the arms and hand, keep the weight on the heels, keep the knees locked. As you inhale, 2 strings lifting you from the hip, 2 strings pulling you very gently. Not even a pull, just think of it as the collarbone is falling straight down. But the hips are being lifted up. The exhale, and the collarbone is melting, shoulders melting, neck. Sucking the belly button to come up, one vertebrae at a time. One deep stretch is better than 10 weak stretches. General. It's important. I mean, don't quote me on that exact data set, but do deep stretching. And a deep stretch will likely engage more of the muscle groups than just a quick, oh, let me touch my toes here and now I'm good, you know. So, but we will do that. Inhaling up. Exhale, touch the toes here. Inhaling up, I'm going to show you what I mean. One, weight on the heel. Other heel forward, toes up. Exhale, touch toes. Inhaling up, switch, 45 degrees. Exhale down. Inhaling up. So this is nice, we're breathing through the stretch. Inhaling up, 90 degrees, so I'm going to face the camera now, 90 degrees. Exhale down. Inhaling up, switch legs. Exhale down. This is nice. This is much lighter of a stretch than the one we just did, that yogic stretch. Suck in the belly button with the collarbone, eyes to the ceiling, exhale down. Now we're doing more of a Shaolin version of that Qigong stretch that we just did. Elbow aiming to touch the kneecap or the shin. Eyes stay locked on the ceiling. Inhale deep, exhale down. Gonna move over just a little bit. I'm grabbing with my left hand my toe, my big toe. My big toe is pointed up. My foot is not down, only the heel is touching. My big toe is pointed 45 degrees up. Eye still locked on the ceiling. Inhale. Other hand, now eye goes to the middle finger here, and then keep it on the ceiling, reaching over the head so that the eye line is not disrupted. And I reach for the other toe. Inhaling up. Doing my best to twist the body in the stretch. Inhale, coming up, 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 up. And switch sides. This foot, I'm now shifting my weight onto it. The toes are pointed forward. The corresponding hand is on the small of my back. Other hand is on my temple. Elbow facing outward. This foot is open 90 degrees. The heel is touching the ground, but the toes are facing up. I'm lifting my toes up. Imaginary string lifts you to the top of the head. I lift my eyes with that string, and I keep my eyes as I exhale on the ceiling. My head turns. My eyes are on the ceiling, and my elbow aims for, if you can only do here, that's fine. If you can only do here, that's fine. Aim for the kneecap, though, or the shin. Inhaling up, exhale. Inhaling deep, exhale. This hand, the bent arm, the elbow connected to the knee or the shin, goes down to the hand grabs the big toe. Keeping the eye on the ceiling. Inhale up. Exhale. Keep your eyes on the ceiling. Do not disrupt your eye line. Even if this is as far as you can go or this is as far as you can go, don't let the arm cross in front of your face. Go over. Keep the eyes on the ceiling. Do your best to twist the body through. Pulling gently and exhaling through. Weight is mostly on the back leg still. The bent leg, the other leg is straightened. Inhaling, coming up. We're going to do that one more time each side so we can feel the difference. Sucking the belly button, lift the collarbone. Imaginary string lifts you up. This leg toes forward. Weight mostly on this leg which is bent. Same hand, corresponding hand. Back of the hand goes to the small of the back. Other hand, touch the temple. Eyes on the ceiling. This foot down, only the heel touching, toes lifted up. Inhale deep. Exhale down. Elbow aims for thigh, knee, or shin. Inhale deep. Exhale, hand grabs the big toe. Inhale, other hand up. Exhale, hand falls over the head. Grab the other big toe. Don't let the arm cross in front of your eye line. Inhale deep. Exhale deeper. Inhale, come up. Switch sides. My weight has shifted to the other side. Corresponding hand, the small of the back. Other hand on the temple. Tucking the belly button with the collarbone, imaginary string. Lifting from the top of the head. Exhale. Elbow aiming for the thigh, the knee, or the shin. Inhale deep, exhale. Do the hand, grab the big toe. Inhale deep. Hand above the head, exhale. Reach over, grab the big toe. Inhale deep. Exhale, pull yourself, twist the body. As much as you can, inhale up. Good stuff. And take one leg, bring it behind the other. So literally, I take this one, put it behind the other, feet together. Exhale, washing down. Hold the arm and hang. Try to keep the knees straight. Balance on both feet, on the blades of each foot. The outside of each foot. Inhale, come up one vertebra at a time. Big breath, switch legs, other leg goes in front. Whatever's back is now in front. Exhale, wash the color. The breath is the color down the legs. Fold the arms and hang. Weight mostly on the blades of each foot. Stabilizing. Soften the neck. Keep the knees straight. Inhale deep. Sitting down. Drop the arms. Suck the belly button in. Inhaling up. Alright, now I'm going to go over here and do a little bit of some hanging and some pull-ups. I highly recommend having one of these in your home. Don't overdo it either. Again, I'm nursing back from an injury. I say nursing back. I'm like, yeah, definitely getting better, but also still feeling the some soreness from like car impact. So, just doing my best to take it easy. And when I say take it easy, I mean being conscious and soft and gentle on the body where it counts, and working the areas that need to be worked. So go for a few more postures here. Notice I'm changing my grip a bit. You okay?
Yeah, just working out my left hip.
Actually, I'm going to go interior grip on the sides. I'm still going to stretch down on the ground too more, but turn the regular standard grip. I'm going to roll my hips back, lift my tailbone forward, back, forward. Just giving myself the rotation that it's very helpful. And then I'm going to do a very, very standard shoulder width grip. Just wider than the shoulder. And we'll get a nice 50 blitz in of just the shoulder blade shrugs. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Interior internal rotation, another 10. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch standard grip. Vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Standard grip. Horizontal. 10. Good stuff. And then I'll stretch that out. I'll put the hammer twice.
If you did, after you're done that area, if you could grab the broom but like twist the head off.
Sure.
Thank you.
That's a good idea. Do one more set of that. Broom. I don't see the broom there, so I'll check again in a second. Okay, now I'm doing even wider grip, internal rotation. Another 50. Regular, vertical. Wide, standard horizontal. Bring my arms down for a second. Down. And then 2 more. Let's go for an L. So 1 inverted, 1 standard horizontal. So 1 inverted vertical, 1 standard horizontal. And then 1 more that's opposite. So I'm making an L, I'm holding the bars on an L. Lifting heaven twice. 1 more. Stretching. If you can't reach here, just reach the fingers or touch the fingers. Pull if you can. Shoulders. Switch. Side. Pull down, 45, lift up, 45, and forward. Belly button, collarbone, fingertips. Up. Well, no fingertips this time, just belly button, collarbone to get your posture. Remember, feet. Personal geometry. All of this stuff is about personal geometry. I talk about it all the time. Suck on the belly button, lift your collarbone up. imaginary stringless tubes on top of the head help you define your center. Put this hand on the small of the back, more specifically on the kidney. Take this hand, start walking down from the shoulder joint, 45 degrees. Every step you take or crawl you make, you're pulling the arm out of the joint very gently. Not all the way out of the joint, but just you're stretching it downward 45 degrees. You'll start lifting up 45, and exhale out. Oh, nice. Good to get down. All right, let's do this. Lay it flat, foot up, exhale, drop it. We got Autumn switching into that mode at the bar. Inhale up. Every stretch is breath coordinated. Not a single one does not have breath coordinated. Inhale up, exhale down. The breath, do your best to always coordinate your breath with visualization. If you don't coordinate your breath with visualization, you are missing out on an extra layer of experience. And you're not developing that awareness in the same way you would develop a muscle. So every single time do your best to train yourself to use the breath work with visualization. For every strike, every kick, everything. Huh. Look at that.
This is the top to the mop.
Oh, this is short.
Yeah, I know.
What about the broom one?
I couldn't get it off.
Huh. Why don't you just use it with the broom?
Because then dust would go everywhere.
Let's see if I can do this one. It's so short. I don't think I can do this one. It's too short for me.
It still helped though if you went as far as you could go with this, and then with this length, and then kind of held yourself there. See how far you can go after you relax your shoulders into it.
Actually, I'm gonna try something with the thumb. Take my thumb.
Do you? I'm gonna make a tiny bit of a smoothie. Do you want that?
Sure. Thank you. All right. Let's get some push-ups in real quick. Hold on. So I think I'm supposed to do weights today. I brought a whole new regimen. I got these little twisty things you turn and they're phenomenal for push hands. These push-ups. You have this grip and you can do from here up or from here in. And so I'm gonna do 5 and 5 just to give myself a nice little push here. I did some push-ups earlier today and I'll stretch it out. So let's start down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then switch. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good stuff. Uplifting heaven. Reach over. Switch. Reach over behind. Switch.
Can you taste this? Does it taste okay?
Tastes alright. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was the expiration date?
The first.
Oh yeah, it's fine. I definitely would use it right now. Is there a lot left?
Not a lot.
I'll try to make another smoothie tomorrow.
done between this movie and that one?
Yeah. All right, let's see. Check the banana situation. Oh, wonderful. You got one banana. Phenomenal. Thank you. The banana situation. Check it out. Back. And of course, I'm going to do another set of those in a moment. So I'll just do them right now. But then we're going to get a little bit of ab work and do a final stretch. So another set of 5 and 5. A little ab work, we'll stretch arms, little ab work, final stretch, and do a closing meditation, and we're done. So with here, I'm going to start out with the opposite ones. Here we go. Down. 1. Not sure if I actually started with these ones. 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna widen a little bit for this. 8. 9. 10. There we go. Rush. Over. Out. Over. And behind. Inhale as you reach. Fingers. Exhale. Inhale. So anytime you don't hear me saying how to breathe with the breath, inhale or exhale, and which way to pull the breath work, either in or out, ideally I'm doing that internally. So assume I am. The reality is that sometimes I'm not. So, I'm saying that, hey, every single time you move, pretty much everything should be, literally walking down the street, breath work and visualization. That is the ideal, that there's always that process going on. But in general, we don't live in a culture that's even aware of that for the most part. And even a lot of masters are not necessarily aware of the visualization component of Tai Chi. And so I was very fortunate to be trained that way, and it's I do see the difference. Again, I talk about Michael Jackson all the time, who did the breathwork visualization. He teaches it. He's taught it before in his videos. And
You're gonna turn the blender on for a second.
So just turning the blender on for the smoothie. So now we're gonna get to the ab work. One more stretch, bounce out. All right, final set, ab work. It's gonna be good. Actually, stretch the shoulder. Hold this way. Always stretch both directions. Up and down. Reach. Good reach behind. Switch. So I give you a little glimpse into the comic book collection over here. I'm over here. Get excited every time I look at these. There's a bunch that I've read, but also there's a bunch that I haven't read. So I still have my work cut out for me. I've read everything down here for the most part. So, all right. Ab work. We're gonna do 2 sets, or we're gonna do a bunch of reps of 4 different exercises in a set, like a set each. So maybe we'll do 6 exercises. So here, feet straight, fingers never pulling the neck, never hands behind the head, always on the temple. And when you do the crunch, you're lifting the ribs to the hips. That's the intention. The visualization is the ribs reaching to the hips. So rather than lifting your head or anything else like that. So head stays straight, everything flat, and then ribs lift to hips, and then down. So we're gonna go for 30, 30, 30, 30 for every set that we do. Legs straight, 30. and then up. Knees bent, standard crunch. Heel on the ground, 30. And then 90-90 is legs in the air, 90 degrees, 90 degrees. Go. Feet straight up. And then down. Turn on the side for the obliques. Hand on the oblique. Finger on the temple. And just once you feel the flex, release. Rib to hip. Sides. All right. Uplifting habit. Stretch that out. It's a really nice set. Knees up. Turn to the side. Inhaling up. Gonna look to, my knees go this way, I look the opposite way. Pretty good? Nice. All right, last set, and then I think we're done. So let's do it. Feet straight or legs straight. Hands on the temple, we're just doing the same thing again. Ribs to hips, remember that's the only thing that we're looking for. Everything else remains very calm and straight. Fingers on the temples, never pulling the neck. And let's go. All right, and standard crunches. 90-90. Straighten up. And the obliques turn, hand on the oblique, finger on temple. Release once you feel the flex. And switch. And reach up. Stretch it out. Yeah, stretch it out. One more time each side. Again, down here, inhale up, exhale down. We'll only do one of these, each side. Relax into the floor, so inhaling deep. Exhale like you'll drop it down, turn to the other direction. And inhale up. Exhale, drop it down. Across the hips, exhale, melt into the ground. Inhale up. Exhale, drop it down, come up. Inhale in deep. Exhale, sit back. Hips up. Bring the head forward. Coming down to child's pose.
It's like the belly button in with the collarbone. Exhale, the head, forehead fall to the ground towards the knees. And then coming up and side to side. Side to side. That's it. Close the eyes, inhale white light. Big breath. And the sound of washing the color of light, white light through the whole body. Cleansing, cleaning, purifying, getting any toxins out of the body. You want to use the sound to reverberate through the bone marrow, help you get a deeper visualization, paying attention to the vibration of the sound of in the bone marrow, like really going deep into your awareness. So just use the sound to help you visualize. Inhale up the front of the body, exhale, wash the light down the back like a waterfall. Inhale up the left side, exhale down the right. Inhale to the belly, exhale down to the ground, back up and around like a fountain in reverse. One more. Into the belly, then through the top of the head, and let it spread all around you like a fountain in all directions, white light. Gratitude for the body, good people in your life, the space that you're in. Thank you guys so much. I love sharing this stuff with you. I'm going to do it anyway, so I might as well stream it. So if you follow on TikTok, that's awesome. If you follow on YouTube after the fact, because I post these on YouTube afterward, I have thousands of hours of content on YouTube. I love YouTube because of that. I love TikTok because of how easy it is to really communicate faster. But I think both platforms are awesome. So thank you guys. Coach Jan here. I will stream probably tomorrow, but then I'll be away with my son. If you are in Florida, if you're going to be, I'm in Los Angeles, but I'll be at the St. Petersburg Comic-Con. If you're seeing this now, St. Petersburg Comic-Con on January 6th, I'll be hosting our first event of the year for Justice for Hire, my show, our show with our global community. It's an action show. It's like Uber for heroes. You can hire a hero or become one and get paid. So check out @Justice for Hire on TikTok or any platform, and you'll see what I'm talking about. And you can join the cast for free. If you're in St. Petersburg, Florida, you can come to Comic-Con and join us. It's going to be awesome. And I love you guys, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. And if there's any questions in here, I don't think anybody had any, but I always like to check because I always want to address them. If so, I think we're good to go. So I love you. Hope you have a wonderful, wonderful New Year. Still wishing people Happy New Year. So love you guys. Thank you. Oh, please subscribe if you don't already. Thanks.